Imagine this. You're scrolling through your bank account and you see a big fat zero in your savings account. It's a feeling that 69% of American adults know all too well. But what if I told you that you could turn that zero into a cool 10 grand in just 1 year? And no, I'm not suggesting you sell a kidney or join a pyramid scheme. I'm talking about simple steps that I myself have taken to get from 0 to 10,000 in savings. Now, I know what you're thinking. $10,000 in 1 year. That's impossible, especially when I'm starting from scratch. But trust me, it's not as hard as it seems. All it takes is some discipline, a clear goal, and a little bit of creativity. First, set it as a goal and write it down. Plaster it on your wall, put up a sticky note, or even get a temporary tattoo. We have all set goals or been inspired or got an idea to do something, but we never took the step of actually writing that down. A lot of times, we will fail our diets. We'll fail our savings goals and fulfill just a lot of things in life. If you're anything like me, a big reason behind that is we lose motivation and we just get caught up with doing other stuff. Studies show that you are 42% more likely to achieve your goal if you write it down. So, writing down your goal is a crucial first step towards making it a reality. When you write down your goal, you are giving it a form of permanence. It takes your idea from just a passing thought to something that you can hold in your hand and refer to whenever you need to. Also, when you write down your goal, you are taking ownership of it. By doing so, you are telling yourself that this is something you are committed to and you are willing to work for. It's like when you buy a new car or a new piece of furniture. You have now made an investment, and you are more likely to take care of it and make it a priority. Take a minute and think about why this is important for you. Will it alleviate stress? Will it help you not live paycheck to paycheck if you get fired? Will it not put you into debt? For a lot of us, saving $10,000 can be a life-changing amount of money. If you're trying to get out of debt, reduce some of the financial stress that you have, or start investing. Once you know what the reason behind your goal is, write it down and put it somewhere where you can see it every day. Next, surround yourself with inspiration. Listen and read and watch financial content or inspiring content about your goal. This will make it more likely that you will achieve it, especially if you stay motivated the entire time. Don't do the same thing that everybody does with fitness, where after a month you just fall off the bandwagon. Continuing from the previous point, it's important to have constant reminders of why you started and what you're trying to achieve. This can be through affirmations, motivational quotes, books, podcasts, videos, or even a buddy who has a similar goal. Having someone to hold you accountable and share your journey with can be a game changer. It's also helpful to seek out mentors or role models who have already achieved what you want to achieve. You can learn from their experiences, pick up tips and tricks, and get a better understanding of what it takes to get there. Put your money somewhere where you can't get it. Before we get into exactly where the money is going to come from, we have to decide where the money is going to go once we have it, so that we actually hang on to the money. I would personally recommend one of two different spots. The first one being a high-interest savings account, so that you can at least gain 1 to 2% on your money while it's sitting there for a year. For me, personally, I use an app called Yada, not a sponsor, but that's just where I keep my emergency fund, so it's out of the way and I can't get to it, and I just pretend that it does not exist. Another option could be to invest your money in a retirement account, like a 400 Encore or IRA. This way, not only will your money be safe and secure, but it will also grow over time with compound interest. With these types of accounts, there are also tax benefits that come along with it, helping you save even more money in the long run. And just like with a high-interest savings account, it will be out of reach, so you won't be tempted to spend it. Additionally, you can set up automatic contributions to these accounts, so you don't have to worry about manually transferring money every time you get paid. This helps you make consistent progress towards your goal without even thinking about it. Another option is to invest the money in the stock market. If you do this, I wouldn't recommend just picking stocks because, on average, most people who pick stocks actually underperform the market and end up losing money as opposed to getting something like an index fund, which historically has earned about 10% over the past 100 years. I would recommend using an app like Webull and just keeping it simple. Again, not a sponsor, but if you sign up with the link in the description, you can get between 2 and 5 stocks for free, so you're getting at least a little kickstart and it's just free money. It's important to note that investing in the stock market does come with its own risks, but it can also lead to potentially higher returns compared to a savings account. It's important to do your own research and consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decision. Diversifying your portfolio can also help mitigate potential risks and increase your chances of success. Consider allocating your investments across different industries and companies, and remember to keep a long-term perspective. This means not getting too caught up in short-term market fluctuations, and instead focusing on your overall financial goals. By taking a disciplined and strategic approach to your investments, you can potentially grow your wealth over time. Find ways to earn extra money. If you're anything like where I was when I was getting started, you might not be making a ton of money or as much as you need, so you might need more. This is the idea of using a side hustle to earn extra money. I consider myself a bit of a side hustle addict. If you've never made a lot of money, like me, I think it can be especially difficult to get started, but it's important to remember that there are plenty of ways to earn extra money on the side. Whether it's starting a freelance gig, selling items you no longer need or use on a platform like eBay or Facebook Marketplace, or even starting a small business, there are a lot of options out there. It's important to remember that a side hustle can be anything that brings in extra income, and it doesn't have to take up a lot of time. You can start small and grow it over time. The key is to find something that you're passionate about and that you can make money from. With hard work and determination, you can turn your side hustle into a full-time business and achieve your financial goals even faster. Finally, have a plan for when you have a setback. Life is unpredictable and things happen. Emergencies come up. You may have an unexpected expense, or you may simply lose motivation. Having a plan for when things don't go as expected is crucial to making sure that you can bounce back and continue to work towards your goal. Consider setting aside a small emergency fund so that you have some cushion to fall back on in case of unexpected expenses. It's also important to remind yourself of why you started and what your end goal is. Don't give up just because things got tough. Stay focused and remember that progress is progress, no matter how small. It's a journey, not a destination. Celebrate your small victories along the way and stay positive. With the right mindset and a solid plan, you can achieve your financial goals. In conclusion, setting achievable financial goals, surrounding yourself with inspiration, investing your money wisely, and finding ways to earn extra money are all key steps towards financial stability and success. Remember, it takes time, patience, and discipline to achieve financial goals, but it can be done with the right mindset and approach. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more helpful tips and advice on how to take control of your finances. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next video.